Aloha, I'm Kristen Souza. My husband Joe and I started Kanile Ukulele in 1998. And the ukulele has been very significant in our lives. It's allowed us to meet many people and travel around the world. And with this adventure that we are on, we realized we needed to do something more for the community, something more for the world. And we had a dream to start planting koa trees for every ukulele that we built. We were able to purchase this parcel in 2014 and start our reforestation efforts with the help of many hands. And as we continue to plant koa, we realized that it's a whole biodiverse forest that we needed to create. It's not just one species. So we decided to take a look at this area of land and see what actually belonged there, what had been cleared by the cattle and the ranching that had gone on. After doing our research, we realized all the other native species that were native to this area, which are sandalwood, mamane, pilo, a'ali'i, mamaki, and many other native species. And that learning experience allowed us to create a full biodiverse forest. It also led us to creating a nonprofit organization called Saving Hawaii's Forests. And Saving Hawaii's Forests, along with Kanile Ukulele, created this amazing program that I'm so excited to share with you today. This ukulele has been built out of koa, master grade koa, the front, back, and sides of the body. We've created an ebony armrest, an ebony cutaway, ebony fretboard bridge, and headplate, and you'll see all of the inlays here are made out of stabilized poplar. These inlays, this is an i'iwi bird, a koa leaves, and the koa leaves continue up the fretboard and onto the headstock. Koa buttons for the tuning keys. How we've selected our celebrity artist is finding out who has the same passion as we do for reforestation, for service, for giving back. Our first celebrity artist that we've selected is Uncle Willie K. And he will be receiving this ukulele and taking it around with him on gigs, traveling around the world. He can record with it. Hopefully can get him to sign the ukulele and create a little jingle to go along with it. Once he donates this instrument back to Saving Hawaii's Forests, our nonprofit organization, we will then have an auction where your chance to actually bid and win this instrument. The winner of this ukulele will be receiving not only the ukulele, but a bell and a very special painting by Patrick Ching of the i'iwi and the koa tree. To find out more about this instrument, please continue to check back at our website, Kanile Ukulele, to see about the auction, which will go live December 1st, 2019. Thank you so much for all of your support. Aloha.
Yeah, Uncle Willie, on behalf of the board of Saving Hawaii's Forest, thank you again for supporting us in that venture.
You guys are welcome, man.
Thank you, Uncle Willie.
Thank you for being part of the family. It's a good thing to be involved with, and I shall work with this piece of beauty with honor and pride. Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah, just a thought, just like your music inspires and helps a lot of people in reforestation or Saving Hawaii's Forests really impacts the Hawaii and the environment.
Oh, exactly. Yeah. It's one of the most interesting things that people look forward to when they come to Hawaii. Most of them would come for the beaches and everything else, but when they hear something like this is happening, they want to know where they can sign and who's doing the tour guide deal for that. And that's something I think we got to work on, because there's a lot of people who want to help with a program like what the board is taking care of,
Oh, very awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
And, really, we designed and thought of you in this project, knowing that ultimately who we are as Kanile and who you are as Uncle Willie K, and showcasing an ukulele in a way that nobody really has ever identified the ukulele, and having an instrument that would recognize our native forests, our endangered birds, our endangered plants. And in this case, we designed the EEV Honi koa to show its relationship, how the koa wouldn't survive without the EEV, and vice versa. The EEV won't survive without koa. And ultimately, the project was, a passion project as Kanile, to know that there's creative ways we can do unique things on an ukulele and get it to an artist like yourself, and have the instrument be enjoyed and played, blues, Hawaiian, traditional, contemporary, whatever genre. And then showcasing an instrument in a way where that instrument could then be enjoyed by many, both by how beautiful it is, but even how it sounds.
Well, let me tell you this, Angel. A lot of people, because I'm going to tell you about some experiences with performing with the ukulele. And because it's so beautiful, they want to know, nobody has knowledge of what's behind the creation of the instrument, or what goes on, or what people want to do, or what goes on with people like Kanile, what they're actually doing. They're not just making ukuleles. They're doing more beautiful things like reforestation. And that is probably the most important thing for me of why I play the ukulele and I support. People out there can say, hey, I bought this and this, and it's something. I go, you know what? There's a history behind mine. There's a history behind what and why I play this instrument. And then this new one coming up, I'm going to have to take this baby around the world and then teach some people and preach some good things about this Eevee called ukulele, And that'll be a great mission for me to do, because I know I have, I've garnered a lot of clients and a lot of people to say, I want to get me one of those with the other ukulele. But now we got this beautiful piece of work, that'll help us with the program of the reforestation in Kona on your wonderful ranch and with your beautiful family.
Thank you, brother.
And, a lot of people need to actually do stuff that you have to offer. And that's either to adopt a tree or come and plant a tree, or learn about, the wood that making this wonderful, beautiful instrument. And then, and people finally can leave with the, with some sense of pride while they're, playing one of your beautiful instruments over here, and they can have a story to tell. You don't even know what greatness you have with the business of Kanile. And I wouldn't be part of something just because it's the most beautiful instrument in the world. When I found out what was going on behind it, that was it. I'm sold. Guitar players around the world, they only know about, certain parts and stuff like that. The guitar does this, they already know that. But they don't know about what it takes and how long it's going to take to make that instrument precious for you. Okay? Kanile is that. Their introduction to the world about how and why we build these beautiful ukuleles or these instruments, for people to enjoy. They need to experience the spiritual side, because it's really that deep. So that's basically why I'm here helping you out and doing this, spreading the word and stuff. And I tell people when I'm on stage, I tell them the story that you tell me about, where this comes from and, what the program is and stuff. And I tell everybody, because, first of all, they look at my ukulele, I said, just because you own one ukulele like this doesn't mean you will sound like me, but it means you helping an incredible program, and then I share my manao.
So, Uncle Willie, we designed this ukulele to gift to you from Kanile. And the intention is we got some beautiful core, like mental master grade core. Did the inlay of the EEV, the core, showing the core leaves, the core flowers, and all wood. We didn't use any pearl or abalone. We wanted to be really organic, more natural as far as the inlays go. But do the inlays a little differently than we've ever done before. Even with the little side sound port. Yeah, little accents, armrests, the cutaway, the different features, but to gift to you, for you to enjoy, play, as we say, boss 'em up, and then for ultimately this ukulele to help put more trees into the ground. So this is for you.
Yeah. Mahalo, thank you very much, my brother. Mahalo, thank you so much. The world is going to get to know what's going on behind this beautiful instrument, and that's going to be my mission. All right, I have always been thankful for Joe and his lovely wife and the rest of his gang for always thinking about me as part of their ohana. And I remember the first time I told my wife, honey, I want to hook up with these guys because they got this program behind the instrument. Like I said before, the world doesn't really know what goes on how this beautiful piece of work comes to be. And I will be honored to let the world know what it is that Reforestation does, so that you can get beautiful pieces of artwork like this. Okay?
Thank you.
Thank you, my brother.
Mom.
Because I'm a tree hugger. Can't help it. I got videos to prove it. I made my children go and hug trees now. And they're trying to go, what is up with that? Huh? I thought he was a biker. Yeah. Okay. But thank you very much. Thank you, Mahalo. Thank you. Thank you. We're going to make music.
Sure.
Come on. Let's go.
Beautiful.
Let's go.
Where we stay? Key of?
Key of feel good.
Shoot.
F. Aloha I ka Hawaii ka boy. Yes. Now we're just trotting along. Now Rosie Lani Dandy is the pride of Maui Island. She can surely cut a caper on the lava by the sea. Really? When I lower my spurs to her tender little eyes, she wiggles and whines and ooh, that was a dirty licking. I look up to the hills, to the slopes of Poli Poli. We ramble to the bushes where the heifers love to play. Rosie loves her Hawaiian Cowboy. Oh, thank God for Advair. Here we go. Eba hiru le hu po inola hano hano bale oi haba ila liki ko kola ana me ko o ila hi ko kuli kuli hoi o he bale oi te me hini holo le pu nani o hawa ila alo he ka hau mai e ka ko ro le ro le ori hire lo le ori hire Cha 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 cha.
Beautiful.
Mahalo.
I could just
Okay,
feel
I have
that
a joke
shadow.
for you.
All right.
Oh, we're gonna have jokes now.
I made this joke up.
Okay.
So bear with me. Why are the cows afraid of the cowboys? They're afraid they might hurt them. And then you can say, "Oh, I never heard that joke before." Heard? Hurt?
I heard you.
I made that one up.
Mary, please.
I tell the boys this joke. Thank you. And
You're
this
welcome.
ukulele being a first one of a kind, it's going to be the only one in the world. Thank you.
This is my Rembrandt, right here. My Rembrandt. What's that other guy that when they won't cut his ear? That guy too.
Yeah.
All right. So take a good look, folks. We're gonna be looking for somebody who's gonna be worthy of taking care of this baby. Okay. Okay.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're good. Thank
Yeah.
you.
You're welcome. You are so welcome. You know, before we close, I'd like to say that meeting the boys and your crew, you know, and this is just me being selfish, a diva, is my space. You know, talking to them and thanking them for all of the good works that they've done, and you know how much aloha they put into their job. And then when I was done doing that, they came up and just, you know, just aloha me. They just came up with love. And then that other boy, when I walked out, came and said, "Uncle, can I say a prayer for you?" And I said, "Of course," you know. And I felt his spirit was so powerful into giving me that gift, you know. And that's how it is. Those are the little tiny gifts that we have here, or you have here, you know. That's what a lot of people should experience. And the world hasn't experienced that for a very, very long time. You know, I always say the world needs a little aloha to make it spin better, you know. Just a little. Just a little. Don't tell me what is good and what is bad. Just have some aloha and you find out what it is.
Right?
Yeah. So, use a little aloha. And it'll
So
make your
true.
day. Yeah.
Thank you.
Aloha.
Aloha.